Hello. Welcome everybody. We are just about ready. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Howdy, folks. What is even that? Now my camera it doesn't even say. Hey Javi, thanks for the follow earlier. Hey Diffie and hey AIG. This is going to be a little bit scuffed tonight, and I gotta apologize. In advance to PRS and Hardstuck Support Group, which is who you guys are here to watch, by the way, not my chair. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had that problem before. That's brand new. So it seems like bad things just keep happening to good people here. Let's see if I can deactivate and reactivate this. Hey! Alright, at least I'm back. So, welcome. Again, we're going to see tonight PRS Phoenix Rising Sapphire against Hardstuck Support Group. Mod check for sure. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, because you're going to be hearing a lot of this. There's not going to be any game audio. For some reason, I can't even play Spotify, because I was going to play like the old school SC1, StarCraft 1 album in the background, but that's not working either. So, but somehow my audio is coming through my TV. I cannot fix it. It is not set, to be clear, it is not set to come through my TV, okay? I have done the Control S, okay? I've gone through the settings of my computer. I've gone through the settings of HOTS. So it's gonna be a little rough. It's normally a little bit better quality, not a lot better quality, but at least you guys have freaking sound. So because this is my mistake, I will be making most of the sounds myself. So strap in. Hopefully you don't mind the sound of my voice, because it's all you got tonight. I will do my best to kind of fill the gaps in between, as I normally do. But yeah, so map bans. Let's talk about the game. Enough about me. Towers of Doom, Battlefield of Eternity, Sky Temple, and Dragonshire were banned. And first map picked by Hardstuck Support Group was Cursed Hollow. So that's where we're going to be going. And we're in lobby currently. We're just ready to get swapped over. Real intimate casting, just mic sounds. Yeah, this is gonna turn to ASMR, baby. So we're gonna be drafting, doing the drafty things here. Oh my gosh, why is this not even pulling up? My everything is broken. This is not what it should be right now. We are currently drafting and nobody can see the draft, so that's pretty cool. This is a freaking nightmare right now. Shit. Okay, we're gonna be drafting here. This is, you can see, this is where we're drafting. I need to window capture that. Oh my god, that's not even working. This is swell. This is going so well. I apologize, guys, so much. Looks like PRS has first ban. They're going to take off Falstad here. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to fix... Can I just do this? I can just do this. It's going to be really bad. It's going to be real bad. It's not even pulling desktop. Okay, there we go. My goodness. Alright. NGS, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Maybe don't watch this one. Alright. You see Hardstuck Support Group going to be taking out the Johanna. PRS is going to take out the Brightwing. And you know what, guys? I can't get the names wrong today because, you know, there's no names on the screen. Life is pain. Hardstuck support group taking out the Rhaegar. So targeting the healers a little bit here, early stages of the draft. First pick, Phoenix Rising Sapphire. Looks like they're both drafting the Void. It really does. There should be something here, you know? Anduin, first pick by KK. I like it. I like to see it. What an absolute debacle. Anyway, first and second pick for Hardstuck support group, who are going to be abbreviated to Hardstuck tonight. Let's see what they decide to go with here. I should probably put in my title that there's no sound. People figure it out. Do you want to pull in someone else to spectate the game for you or something? They might have sound too. Maybe? No, I can't do that because of the delay, actually. The delay kind of messes that up. Shredded. Hardstuck picking the Zol and ETC. And there we have a Sonya and the Vala. So, you will be hearing a lot of, ah! And that is about as good as it'll be, and it'll be loud, and it'll be obnoxious, and it's gonna be great. So Vala and Sonya picking number 2 and 3 for PRS. On to the second band stage here of the game. And yes, if you're watching, no you're not. You never know. Diablo taken out. No longer on the table for PRS. And Phoenix Rising Sapphire going to be banning out maybe another healer here. Tracer, actually. Got named Tracers in the chat. I'm just happy I could fix the screen so we could see the draft at the very least. Third and fourth picks out of Hardstuck support group. Man, they got a really good logo too. I'm really pissed. I had this all set up, and then I went to dinner and came back, and it wasn't there. Oh yeah, I'll be making the sounds myself. I'm going to be doing my best. Got the Hanzo with the shoo, whew, whew, and Lily with the gusts and with the winds and the blowing and the whew, whew. It's going to be great. So Hanzo and Lily. You got the blinds. The blinding panda herself. With the Lily. For the light. Murden and Tassadar. Phoenix Rising Sapphire with a heck of a lot of CC to deal with. And Hardstuck also, I'm assuming this is going to be, well, this will be a mage, likely, right? So maybe a Li Ming? Or... I feel like it's going to be a Li Ming. Chromie would be kind of cool. It's a good Chromie map. Varian. Ooh, spicy. So probably Smash Twin Blades Varian. Something to take bosses, the solo bosses. So it'll be pretty interesting. But anyway, game 1. Phoenix Rising Sapphire versus Hardstuck support group. Why is that so hard to say? I could have said that Yavapai name 100 times without messing up. But anyway, let's do this. Game 1. Let's see if this will work. Something tells me it won't. No, it's not going to. Okay. If I do this and I take this and I copy this, right? I go copy. Okay, then I come over here and I go paste. Wait. Paste. And then I put this way at the bottom. Okay. Please work. Alright, we got some production quality. Some production quality. From left to right, we have Hardstuck support group. We have the Zol being played by Smack Loud. Random Engineer on the ETC. We have Varian played by Javi Desi. Omar on the Hanzo and Alex G on the Lili. Right to left, we have PRS or Phoenix Rising Gaming. KK on the Anduin. Corver is being played the tank role of Muradin. Boomer on Tassadar. We have Atlantis on Sonya. And Side Piece is on Vala. Game 1 starts now. Welcome, little barista. This is so weird without audio. Oh my lord, I gotta get over it. No team doing anything super special. You're going to see the top and bottom lanes already being occupied by Harstuck. Looks like we have Hanzo in the bottom lane and Zul in top. Sonya's going to respond to the Zul on top. And the Muradin's going bottom. KK getting their vision here. And we're just going to stay in the middle. You just missed draft and tech issues. I didn't miss the draft. I was there for the draft. Everybody was there for the draft. No one can fault me on that. Ha! This time. Camps are going to pop. We see an objective here in the top lane. We're going to show some love to our offlaners here early and often. See if anything miraculous is going to happen here. Zul going whoa, and leashing the Atlantis. Atlantis hates that and starts whacking him with the big old swords that she's got. And see camp timings here. Pretty good out of both teams. Hardstuck taking this first bruiser camp. And PRS doing the same. We have an epic tank battle here in the middle lane. Muradin really doesn't like these minions, bopping over the head with his hammer. ETC's there basically dancing in celebration of his fallen comrades. But that's okay. This Tassadar Hanzo battle on the bottom looks like it's being won a little bit by the Hanzo, but Tassadar hits a Q and he's having a good time again. Voot, 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 voot. Pew! Pew! Oh, we gotta be careful here. This one must be first blood. Omar needs to hit this Q, and he misses. Oh, this is it. Boomer's gonna go down. Oh, and KK with a save. Not a moment too soon. So we're gonna have a camp battle here mid. Both teams on their camp timings really well. Taking out the spell shield here. It's very good decisions. Carver's sitting there watching his fallen comrades. You see Vala and the Anduin taking the siege camp there. And Tribute's going to be spawning. I'll do my best to call that out because with no audio it's going to be kind of a B.5. So Corver's and Side Piece here in the middle trying to clear the lane. See KK on the best mount in the game. The Golden Chicken. And that's what I'll call it, and it's nothing else. Stun coming out, rooting the ETC. Another stun coming out from Corver is going to be rooting the ETC as well, but nothing here. Boomer's sitting there looking like a snack at about a quarter health, but he doesn't care. He's in the front line. And he backs off. So we're watching the rotations here. The Variant is kind of caught out. We have Variants with the Twin Blades, but he is very, very low. Good stun comes out to stop the objective from being capped, but Hardstuck is pretty low here, and PRS is very, very healthy. Corver's doing a good job zoning out. Side Piece sitting there doing damage best he can. And this first tribute's going to be picked up on the side of PRS. And it looks like, oh my goodness, Atlantis, what are you doing, friend? Oh no, the CC, the stuns, and we have the first blood in favor of Hardstuck support group there. And KK with some pretty interesting pathing there. Doesn't give any Fs. Cuts right in front of 4 people in traffic. Corver's going to get rooted here. A lot of CC, and the pull comes out from the Anduin having to save the Muradin. Hardstuck getting a really good value here on this push with this camp. And it looks like now PRS is going to be able to respond to that. Taking a look at our bottom lane, our offlaners here essentially right now. Hanzo and the Tassadar. We have a auto attack out of Hanzo. You see that's why he's kind of split pushing here. Everybody's starting to rotate down. See the Val is top, so it's going to be likely a 5v4 in favor of Hardstuck. And it looks like PRS is just going to make this conscious decision to let this one go. And they do. So we'll see what Hardstuck does here. They try to get the gank on the Tassadar. Perhaps. A lot of damage being done. And Hanzo is just under half health. He's going to need some cups, dude. Take a quick gander at the talents here. Valorant W, you see the W out of Muradin. Everybody going W build. The Tassadar going W. Seismic Slam, I think that's Q build actually. Third Wind. We saw the auto attack. Let's watch what's going down on here while I'm reading. Serpent Sidekick, King's Quest with the Twin Blades. Redemption's almost stacked, and then W. Basically everybody going W build across the board from both teams. Nothing crazy happening here. Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time? I will be this condescending raven. Teams need to be switched. You're right, they do. You are right, they do. I don't know if I can do that right now. So the Muradin dives in a little bit deep here. The wall has to come out early from the Tassadar. If I am hard stuck, I'm going to be waiting for 10 here. I'm just poking this thing until I get 10. On the other side of that, if I'm PRS, I'm going in. Right now. Everybody looking for an angle, looking for the right time to go in. Tassadar doing massive damage from behind. W build super irritating. Corver's really taking a lot of damage from that Hanzo, the auto attacking. And just like that, a good wall comes out and the Varian goes down. Corver's the Muradin taking a lot of damage. He's going to be exchanged for tank essentially. But the 10s are online for hard stuck, and if you're PRS right now, you need to back them up. Hard stuck kind of hanging around here, waiting to see what kind of the rotations are, see if maybe they can get a pick, see if maybe their boss is something that they're looking to do. 10's online now for PRS. We have the global, oh no, I'm sorry, that's Mosh Pit coming out of the ETC. We just saw cups being popped, Warbringer from the Varian. This top fort being taken out. Looks like Leap just came out from the Sonya, but unfortunately there's no one there to follow up, and Sonya is just getting ripped in half right now by the Hanzo. But a good stun and a really good, cleanse out of the Lili. And the Mosh Pit comes out. It's going to pick up the Sonya kill. Corver's going to need to get out of there. And does. So unfortunately, a wasted Leap with no follow-up, and the Mosh, some good value getting the kill there on the Sonya. Hard stuck in a really good position here, now almost a full level up. But you see Tassadar taking that camp here. Going to get a little bit of push here. Varian's going to be able to clear that up pretty quickly. Tassadar still bottom. Tired of squabbling. It's time for another tribute. Slam is W? Okay. I want to see that Anduin quest completed. We'll see. We'll see how she's completing it. We have one so far. But the night is still young. I cannot fix the names right now without not showing you most of the game, so I apologize for that too. The whole thing, the whole ordeal. I'm sorry. Corver's going to get a stun out here, potentially. It looks like the PRS really focusing the ECT. Cups is going to come out of the Lili. Light Bomb going down on Corver's. Hits two people. A lot of stuns, a lot of cleanses coming out. Everybody's still relatively healthy, though. The Varian and Tassadar are there, and that's a lot of the... Or in mid, and that's a lot of the damage. Muradin taking a bunch of damage, but I think Side Piece is really doing a great job being the only DPS here, really fending them off. You see, Atlanta's very healthy too, but he's got 30 seconds yet on Leap, so he really can't engage. All the ults are down for PRS. Meanwhile, Zol has his, and Hanzo has his arrow up too. Boomer takes a lot of damage. He's going to have to back off and be very careful here. The Zol poison comes out, and a really nice Hanzo arrow as well to hit the back line, taking out the Tassadar. Atlanta's doing the best he can, but he's going to go down as well. So the Sonya is down, the Muradin goes down, the Anduin goes down, and Side Piece is running for his life. His hard stuck support group is now going to be sitting on this camp. And they're going to be taking the first bosses here. Really nice engage there out of hard stuck support group. Haven't heard any of the dings. Oh, there's just so much going on. It's so hard to commentate on the game while also doing the voices. So really nice play out of hard stuck support group here. You see them taking that boss camp, then taking the curse. So they're going to have a boss and a curse to push with here. They took this map after PRS wanted first pick, and you can see them really having a plan here. This wall is going to go down, and going to go down fast thanks to this boss. But Tassadar pretty good. Well, I mean, was doing pretty good. I keep him off. Cups is going to come down. A nice storm from the Tassadar to back everybody up. KK had to use her pull there. Boss is still very healthy, and all these other lanes are pushed. You see the Sonya bottom trying to push out as much as he can, but I think he almost needs to be here for this fight at this point. See a huge mosh come out of the ETC, and the Tassadar is going to go down, followed by the Anduin. The Murda's in trouble too. Is he going to escape? Just barely. I don't know if that hammer would have been worth your death, but now Hardstuck support group in a position here to just win the game. Leap comes out, but unfortunately there's no follow-up again because all the DPS other than the Valor are dead. The core is at 50%, going down quickly. The ETC goes down, the Zol goes down, but I don't think you can stop this boss. 10% on the core, and just like that, Hardstuck support group takes 3 tributes and the boss and says, thank you very much, we'll take game 1 too. Just like that. Holy smokes. That was, I mean, I blinked and that was over. I think we only saw 4 tributes being picked up there. And you see the numbers here. Val, while not dying and doing the most damage in the game, unfortunately wasn't enough. PRS only with the 3 kills to Hardstuck's 9. Just better coordination of ults there, and it just didn't look like PRS really had any way to respond to what they were doing. They were macroing their hearts out and pushing top well, and that was it. A very tanky comp, very interesting. Weird stuff works in NGS. Let me tell you, the weirder it gets, the better it gets. Typically, you see a Zol, a Varian, and an ETC, super chonky frontline with a main DPS being Hanzo, and Hanzo, boy, did his job. Can't see if anybody really completed their quest here, but we can take a quick look at the talents. Meanwhile, we are going to we're going to fix a couple of things here. I'm going to fix a couple of things here. So we're going to change this, move this over here, and move this over here. Okay. And then we're going to move this over here, and this over here. Okay. Hardstuck getting that first win. Do that. And we're kind of waiting to see what map will be next. I think we're just going to keep it here for the sake of the no audio issues. Wouldn't it be funny if I went in here and then it just said, oh, by the way. See, this being default is not where it needs to be. Typically, I can change that to have my headphones, but for whatever reason, just not working. Just not working. So we're going to get the next lobby. Oh, actually, I don't want people to see the lobby. We don't want people to see the lobby. So we'll go here to the intermission screen. And that way, actually, I can fix or try to fix some of my many vast issues with the game, not me, obviously. There's no... Can I change this? And maybe that'll work? Use your input device. What's that mean? So, next map is going to be Infernal Shrines. Infernal Shrine Arenas. So we'll hop in there. Holy crap, that was a fast game. That was insanely fast. Sound control panel. I mean, it's just set as default. It's just not working. I don't know. Maybe I need new headphones. I want my headphones. It says they're not plugged in. Yeah, this is some shenanigans here. Some type of shenanigans. Oh! I'm tripping. I might, does that fix it? No. Hello? Oh, that's a lot of echo, sorry. Maybe that fixes my issues. It doesn't. I lied. It doesn't fix them at all. I'm trolling. Speakers and headphones should be coming through there, and it doesn't. Watch Eternally Blue TV struggle with a basic concept of audio. Subscribe today. What if my SteelSeries app will be like, you're stupid. You disabled this, and that's why it's not working. I've been asked if I'm ready like 8 times. I'm still ready, folks. Master volume is on. Did I try turning it back off again? As an IT professional, yes, I did. Several times. Several seems like hundreds of times. Anyway, let's draft in the void, shall we? Join me. Join me in the void. Oh, I had to do this instead. Oh my god. Oh no, nobody wants to see that. Oh lord, was that terrifying. Alright. Here we go. Infernal Shrines. Second game of this best of 3 between Phoenix, Rising, Sapphire, and Heartstuck support group. Heartstuck gonna be banning first here on Infernal Shrines. My favorite map to cast. I don't think there's a cast I've done that didn't include Infernal Shrines. And Asthma Dunker, the dunk man himself, with the grossest looking nipple piercings I've ever seen in my life, is going to be taking out Johanna Band on side of PRS. We're kept in suspense. The second ban by Hardstuck. What could it possibly be? Could it be a Rhaegar? They missed the ban. They forgot what to ban something. Is that a power play? They just didn't ban anything. What the hell? Alright, well. The disrespect. Coming out of Hardstuck to just skip a ban in an NGS ban. I don't know if I've ever seen that, actually. I hope somebody didn't lag out. I don't even know how that would work. Can you dodge an NGS match? Just be like, nah, we didn't want to do that. PRS gonna be taking out Rhaegar. I don't know why the concept of dodging an NGS is so funny to me, but I'm amusing myself with the thought over here. Thank you for the follow, Harkin. My old notifications are actually on this scene that I have created. So that was the sax man playing that. Pretty interesting. Zol picked up again by Hardstuck. So first pick Zol, first and second pick from PRS going to be Brightwing and Hogger. Very solid global, and this is probably Hogger's best map. I just turned into Mike Tyson there and said, Beth. This is Beth map. It's the same today. Gonna be playing the Beth map. Can't blame the guy. Got hit in the head like 8 million times, so what is he supposed to sound like? I mean, come on. Second and third picks from Hardstuck gonna be a Blaze and a Sonya. So again, with this triple, essentially bruiser combo, man, I would like to see a Tychus on the side of PRS. Something with some percent damage to burn these guys down. Maybe a Greymane at 10 with a Cursed Bullet. I mean, it'd be unconventional, but hell, Hardstuck's got 2 bruisers. Why not PRS? Throw in a Malthael. But the second ban phases up, and Phoenix Rising Sapphire are going to be taking out the Vala. One of those hyper carries, but there's still a few hyper carries to ban before you get them all. Pokemon. Oh wait, that's catch 'em all. You know what I mean. Last ban for Hardstuck. Oh look, it's the Tychus. Great minds think alike. They're like, wait, we have 3 bruisers. Maybe we should ban the Tychus. So now what? If you're PRS, you're sitting there with no Tychus pick, what do? You need a cleanse, and that's what Brightwing has. Maybe you go double support here. Maybe you go like an Uther or something. And we see a Zul'jin taken. And a Junkrat. So good poke with the Junkrat, and good just damage in general with the Zul'jin, as long as you can hit something. But the way that Hardstuck is set up right here, you get a stun with the Blaze, you get a follow-up by the Zul, and Sonya comes in to leap on your face, and then unfortunately that's a big Viking GG. Did we change the names at least? Yes, Toast. That's my captain, by the way. Toast Monster, giving me crap in chat. And you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, says Hardstuck. The Lily and the Hanzo, the Zul, all from the last game. The only thing they didn't have here is the Blaze, which had an ETC last game, and the Sonya, I believe they had... Oh, I forget what they had. Apologies. Anyway, PRS. Gonna be tanking with Mei. Very good point control. Good peel. Good ultimates. Level 10 Mei becomes very scary. Not so much before then, but she could still be kind of a pest. And the blinds might be very good for the Hanzo as well. So game 2, Hardstuck's in the lead 1-0 over PRS. We'll see if PRS can make something happen here. I would like to see this go to a game 3. Boy, it ain't even my bedtime yet. We'll zoom out from left to right. We have Hardstuck support group, Random Engineer playing Blaze, Ali on the Lily, Javidezi? I'll get it right one of these days. On the Sonya, Omar being played with the Hanzo, and Smack Loud playing Zul. Right to left, we have Phoenix Rising Sapphire, KK on the Brightwing, Atlantis on Hogger, Corvers on May, Boomer on Zul, and Side Piece playing the Junkrat. Predictions are up. Feel free to gamble your hard-earned points away, your follow points, your dab points, the points that don't matter because I don't play Tarkov anymore. Feel free to use them all up. You see Sonya immediately going into the top lane, very similar to what Hardstuck did last game by sending people to lane. Sonic Arrow goes out to provide the vision so they can safely rotate. And PRS starting 5 mid. Winter really depending on PRS to win this game for her channel points. And you see the rotations already beginning. First out of PRS, Hogger's going top. We're going to take a gander on the bottom here. Corver's anchoring appropriately in the bottom bush while PRS clears that first wave. A really nice blizzard coming out. I forgot what it was called. Boomer taking a lot of damage, but the shift comes in, and now he's pretty healthy. My apologies, I don't know why I'm lagging behind so hard. Random Engineer taking a lot of damage as Blaze, but he'll be healed up very shortly by the Lily. So it's camp time. We see PRS posturing for this bottom camp. Interesting that... you see Hardstuck taking that top camp. Now, I'm assuming why they're doing that is because objective is top, and they're really not going to get a whole lot of value while the objective is pushing with that, so they say, okay, might as well take it now. See a little bit of a fight going down here. The Blaze taking a lot of damage. PRS the first to take a camp here. So camp pushing mid for PRS. Hardstuck going to be taking that top bruiser camp. It's going to be pushing that top lane against the Hogger. Boomer keeps pressing 1 when he already has half health. It's just scaring the hell out of me. Corver's very good at taking the vision here. I wonder if they're going to try to invade. They see the Blaze mid. The little bottom here. It's just the Lily and a Hanzo very slowly taking the camp. Holy cow, is that taking them a while? But they're finally done, and that'll be pushing now mid. Going to take a quick peek here on the top. Hogger's doing his thing, clearing the camp very well. Sonya's doing Sonya things, spinning to winning. And at 2:30, a pretty normal camp time, you're going to see PRS be taking this first bruiser camp. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, it's a Mei versus a very angry camp with spear throwers. Now, you mean to tell me, look at how many arrows these guys got here, right? Like 3? Oh, hang on. Back to my point. They only have 3 arrows in their quiver. Where are they finding more arrows? Do these quivers replenish? Do they have +1 replenish? Where does that come from? And we see PRS on the top, already positioned for this objective. Corver's anchoring the bush, and a nice trap there by the Junkrat. Hogger, clearly doing this a time or two before, is already in his infinite spin, and if you are hard stuck, that's really irritating to push into. But they don't care about that. They just want to take this. And you know what? I think they're going to. And you have the Zul pushing bottom here. That wall's already long gone. And you see Hardstuck already getting more value out of these other 2 lanes than I think this Punisher will for PRS. PRS, if I am them, I got to be sending someone else out here to start clearing these lanes. I mean, this fort's going to go down essentially for free. And I'd pop back up here, but there's nothing happening. The Hogger's still spinning in a circle. KK's going back, probably going to shift into Boomer. It's a frozen Punisher, though, so PRS has something going for them there. The Sonya jumps way too far out. If there's any amount of follow-up, she's dead, but unfortunately, PRS a little bit late to follow up on that Sonya. So in comes the John Cena, the da-da-da-da, meanwhile, Zul's still pushing bottom to his heart's content. Blaze gets stunned because he has no unstoppable yet. Boomer is sitting back there, basically a Hanzo arrow from death. And if I'm PRS, I'm really trying to take this down. You really, really need to get this down. And unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. So PRS, while they did win the first objective, they're a level down. They have no fort mid. They have no fort bottom. And Hardstuck going to be getting the first kill of the game here on the Zul. Oh, I'm sorry. That's PRS. PRS getting the first kill of the game on the Zul. Compliments of KK and Atlantis. A little bit of a scrum top here. It looks like Hardstuck's going to be pushing this in. A minion goes to the other side of the wall, and PRS says, "You don't belong here." Has a buttload of ass javelins. Confirmed. Camps are up, and PRS pretty much on top of their camp game right here. Lannis being a hogger, solid at taking camps. KK and Corvers, the dynamic duo, kind of just bopping this Blaze, showing them, just giving them the business, really. Nothing too crazy, but the real question of where do the dogs from the Bruiser camp come from? We don't talk about that. They're there on their own accord, and they decided to fight. Are they dogs? I don't think they're dogs. You see Hardstuck getting this camp done in just the nick of time. Kind of surprised that Hardstuck didn't engage here. They're going to be 10s, and there's nothing here but what a shell of a tower used to be. So kind of a risky decision here to take this pathing. You see the Blaze understand what's going on. The alts come out. And unfortunately, KK is getting hit by that Sonya. The Mei just barely escapes with his life, but Boomer is not as fortunate. And Zul is going to go down. I believe that is the first kill out of Hardstuck support group, so 1-1 there in the kill column. PRS just getting 10s now. Quickly glancing over the talents here. We just saw the combustion out of Blaze. Lily going cups again. Wrath of the Berserker. So Wrath out of Sonya, not the leap this time. Hanzo arrow again, and Zul with the Poison Nova. Junkrat going with the Riptire. Shockwave out of the Hogger. Tazingo out of the Zul'jin. Blink, and then Ice Wall out of Mei. We have an invade coming in. Shoo, 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 shoo. And the first camp invade successfully done by Hardstuck support group. And they're going to have 2 camps pushing during this objective. Hardstuck is already here. They're on the same talent tier, though, so if I'm PRS, I want to clear that camp, but I also want to not fight down 13s if I want any chance of taking this objective. Not a whole lot to look at here. So we see the camp being pinged there. Atlanta's trying to clear that. It looks like PRS might be just kind of giving this. But oh boy, here come the cavalry. Hardstuck support group is trying to force a 4v3 right now. Boomer is far too late to the party. A decent ice wall is going to get the blaze, is going to get the stun on the blaze as well. Now we just need some damage. Anybody? Any damagers in the chat? Unfortunately, no. There's just not enough damage there to kill that blaze. Hogger and Zol are going to be fighting on the objective, but I don't think anything crazy is going to be happening there. Arcane Punisher is going to be popping out. Going to pop back down here to the bottom lane. And PRS, I can only assume, is going to be backing off to try to defend this thing. Really nice unstoppable there. Perfectly timed spin there to not get stunned by the Punisher. Unfortunately, though, it didn't come to the other side of the wall, so the Punisher is just going to be whacking this front gate. Going, let me in! There you go. Got him to the other side of the gate. Thank you, May. Okay, but May, you can't take that much damage, buddy. You gotta run. And a much better defense you see here from PRS this time on the Punisher. Losing a lot less real estate, just that front gate. The Zol being irritating top, but really not going to do a whole lot. PRS knows they're on that camp, but down 13s really can't engage us right now. So what's the call? Well, unfortunately, PRS showed mid, so if they're looking to gank, Zol's already caught wind of this, and he says something smells fishy. And this is about the time where we turn the map blue, which, if you know my name, is kind of my thing. I kind of like when the map's blue. So you see Hanzo and the rest of the gang on the bottom taking that camp, and then Smack Loud living up to his name and smacking the hell out of those dogs in the mid. PRS, same talent here, having to clear camps. Boomer needs a shift from KK just to stay alive. The Hanzo arrow comes out, the Unstoppable comes out, or rather the Unkillable from the Zul'jin, but really not going to get a whole lot of value out of that. So a good shift from the Bright Lane to keep everybody alive. Maybe a too hastily popped Zingo from Zul'jin, but at least everybody is still upright and breathing for Phoenix Rising Sapphire. They really can't afford to lose too many more fights here. They're going to have to play a pretty perfect game to come back from here. And you see the strong macro out of Hardstuck. They know they're in control. They know they can take this objective. They have the vision of the bush. They're not scared. You see a Blaze here just cuz. I'm not sure why. That was actually pretty scary, a Blaze. But they take what they came for. And, oh, a good stun. The shockwave coming out on the Sonya. Sonya does not have leap, so if you can CC her a little bit more, she will go down. We're going to see if anything comes out here. But the Blaze is now turning on them. PRS knows they want to take a fight before 16. They're trying their best to engage, but no, Hardstuck just doesn't want any of this. Did you know the Punisher is an old New York guy? Because I didn't, but Blue's sound effects proved it. I should have used your mic for this cast. Sound like a 1940s caster. That would have been swell. Again, just solid macro from Hardstuck. They're going to hit 16s. They're going to be able to take this objective pretty handily if it pops. The invade is coming in. Hogger is bottom, and Hardstuck knows it. Now, the Zol's not there either, but it's going to be a 4v4, and they're a talent tier up. The shift is coming in. KK gets stunned. Big follow-up from the Hanzo arrow, but unfortunately, the May wall stops Hardstuck right in their place. May getting some big value out of that. Needs to pop the D. The combustion's going to come out, and Corvus is in a lot of trouble, and there's no pull this time from an Anduin, but just gets out of there. A lot of damage now being done by the DPS. Finally online, the Junkrat's in there, throwing bombs everywhere. No one has died yet magically. The healer from PRS doing an incredible job there. And that could have been a lot worse than it ended up being for PRS. Now, they need to get healthy. They need to back up a little bit, try to get 16s, and then maybe take an objective here. But let's see. We only have a Mortar Punisher out of this, and it's only level 16, so not super scary yet. And PRS can give this. They can clear waves, get their 16, defend, and then try to take a better fight. And that looks exactly like what they're going to do. But Hardstuck, I mean, Zol, pretty good on this by himself. He could just kind of swing to his heart's content. You're going to see Hardstuck coming down to defend this middle. And Hardstuck is still up a talent tier, so if you can get a couple of stuns back to back, Maybe you can clear a PRS enemy out of the way, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. 16s are online now. They see 3 here. If I'm PRS, this is a great decision. This was a good call. If they can get a picker, and the Hanzo is got 1 HP. What is he doing? What is he doing? He runs away. Look at him scurrying away on his unicorn. Big stun coming out on the Zul'jin, unfortunately taking a ton of damage. You see camps taken by both teams in the bottom. Those are going to be pushing mid. The traps get kind of laughed off by the Punisher. He says, I am the trap. I am the danger. I am the danger. And let's see if the stun's going to come out here. We want this to jump on Corvus ideally. There you go. So it jumps on the tank. KK is going to cleanse to get him out of that mess. This Punisher really not going to be doing a whole lot. Boomer's got to be careful of those circles. Typically, red circle bad. In this case, it's blue. As it is a blue Punisher. Corvus going to get stunned again. Let's see if the follow-up is there. And the root coming out from compliments of the Junkrat. Unstoppable has to be popped from the Lily. And it looks like PRS might be taking a pretty good fight here. The Blaze is in a lot of trouble, but now Boomer is out a little bit too far. Tzingo's down. Corvus really have no health, and the Blaze is going to be taking out the Mace in an epic tank battle. Zul'jin going to get a kill on the Sonya, but PRS is not looking so hot right here. KK's got to make it to... Oh, this Hanzo arrow just misses. You gotta run! Run! No, and she doesn't make it. KK goes down. And now Hardstuck is in a great position to push this tower down. Or... They're just not. It's a 4v2 and they just decide... Nah, we're gonna get 20s. We're gonna heal up. Good comms. Understanding the situation. We're gonna get 20s and we'll be back. We'll be back. There's a camp. They saw this camp up and they're like, wait a minute. No, we can't have this. This has to get taken immediately. Anybody can take a keep, but only the chosen few can take the camp. And for the next little bit here, we're not going to see much fighting. It's a race to 20. I think we all know who's going to get there first. Hardstuck have been in control of this game from the very first Punisher. We take a quick brief in the action to look at PRS, who are wisely hiding behind their base. They've set up Helm's Deep. They have called for Gandalf, and now they are awaiting a miracle, basically. The man in white to come around. Look at the unicorn butt. That's kind of cool. So now that they're healthy, they're 5. You see the Brightwing is bottom, can shift in at any time. And it looks like Hardstuck's going to want to take this fight. And they're going to be level 20s, so I don't blame them. I don't blame them for getting itchy. Level 20s online. Upgraded Poison Nova, upgrading Arrow, upgrading Wrath, the upgraded Cups, and Blaze is yet to decide what he's going to do, but I'm assuming it's going to be the upgraded Combustion, so nothing crazy there. KK taking out the catapults here on the bottom. Brightwing known as the best wave clearer. She's all by herself. She's gonna be... Anyway. Level 20 is not yet quite online. You know, it's a decision you're gonna have to make. You want to lose another Punisher, or do you want to fight a down a talent tier? And if I'm PRS, I just give the other Punisher. It's gonna go to this bottom lane, and you actually still have a pretty healthy wall. So yeah, I think you just sit out, wait 20s, and live to fight another day. PRS has done just enough in this game to kind of stay alive. This is your win condition here. This is your top lane. You know, you hope the Immortal spawns up there. You can take a level 20 fight. They've made the conscious decision to let this one go as well. Random Engineer standing there looking stoic. And PRS is maybe going to take a fight here. I don't think I would. It's really not worth it at this point, because they're going to get the Punisher, and then you're going to be fighting into a Punisher. And the lack of vision, unfortunately, you'd like to see Junkrat throw some bombs in here just to see what's up. Just to kind of poke and try to get a little bit of vision, because right now PRS has pretty much been in the dark the entire game. Anyway, John Cena, number 3. Oh, nope, they waited. Why did they wait? Why did they wait? And now they take it. What did I miss there? So the camps are all pushing in tandem? With the push with the minion wave? Were they timing that with the minion wave? I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for the camps. So the camp is pushing. I'm going to say they did that so the camp is pushing on the top. Anyway, the Punisher comes in. PRS gets the Punisher behind the wall, doing a great job of burning it down. Their camp clear is actually quite insane between the Zul'jin and the Junkrat. Really, really good camp clear. Shift is going to be coming down. You see the Rip Tire coming up from the Junkrat. Is he going to get 3? He's going to get 4, and he's going to like it. That's going to be a full reset for the Junkrat Tire. But the Blaze comes in and gets a stun out. Blaze is in a lot of trouble now. That tower is still up and he's taking a lot of damage, and PRS is going to be able to secure kill. Yes, Blaze goes down, compliments of the Junkrat, but the Poison Nova is out for the Zol, and just like that, PRS is at half health around the camp. Oh, a great Hanzo arrow comes out on Atlantis, gets a stun on the Hogger. KK doing the best she can to keep her team alive. The Unkillable comes out from the Zul'jin. As Hogger goes down, so does the Sonya, thanks to Zul'jin. Zul'jin running wild, Junkrat also doing some work. Corvus is going in, trying to finish the rest of these guys up. And just like that, it's a complete squad wipe out of PRS. That's what they needed, right? They finally took a good fight, a good engage, good focus across the board to take everybody out. And now what do? Oh my gosh, Clipless Grenade, my first 2-year sub in the middle of this game. I'd be remiss if I didn't at least call it out. Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate you, man. 2 months is insane. 2 years, not 2 months, my goodness. So yeah, what do? You come around the mountain when you come. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Would I have done this? Probably not. It's hard to say. They're at least going to take out the wall, but they have every lane pushing right now. I probably would have taken the camps and pushed the lanes out. But getting a gate down is very important. Unfortunately, the objective is mid. Yeah, they need to get out now. They need to get out and go to camps. Run! Run! Oh no, the Hanzo arrow. Oh, he's going for the play of the game. Is he going to get it? The Unstoppable comes out. The Combustion comes out. The May is going to go down, unfortunately. Cups has to be popped to save his team. And Boomer, the Zul'jin, going to be taken out as well. So PRS overstaying their welcome there. And now it's a 3v5 with a pretty exposed core. And speaking of exposed, here come 2 catapults, and they look irritated. They don't like this building standing here. They're from the Homeowners Association, and they don't want the statue here anymore. Look at it. It's the devil. No Homeowners Association is going to want that there. Anyway. Here comes Hardstruck. They got a twinkle in their eye. They see a 2-0 domination coming. They want it, and here they're going to try to take it. The Riptire comes out. It's going to hit 2, maybe 3 there. Did he get the reset? I don't think so. Side piece, the only DPS here, and then you have the Hogger to kind of irritate them and bop them around. What they really need to do is take out their Hardstuck's DPS, and I don't think it's going to be enough. The core is already at 37%, and it is plummeting. 30% left. Blaze is going to be getting a stun, and that's going to be GG. 2-0 victory for Hardstuck support group. Congratulations to them. You know what? We'll stay here and take a look at the numbers. Hanzo only dying once this series, top DPS for their team, but also the only DPS that was picked for their team, and getting some very, very good value out of all of those arrows. Side piece really doing a great job, 4,700 or 47,000 damage there. Just look at the numbers. It looks like PRS was lacking just a little bit in that department. Cranky with the gifted. I appreciate you. Apparently my audio is working, but only through my TV and only through OBS. I don't understand what is happening, but anyway, thank you, man. He's asking if I want an interview. I said sure. I don't want to show this though. So we're going to do this and this. Can you hear me, sir? Excellent. Congratulations. Are definitely in order. Boy, I didn't do you guys justice. I'm sorry. You know, part of me has to thank you for ending this early, because it has been just an absolute debacle. Let's see. Good. They sure do. You know, if nothing was working all day, and then I came here expecting nothing to work, would have been totally fine. But bro, it was working before I made dinner 2 hours ago. And then I get back to my computer and it's just like, no, I don't want to do it tonight. I don't want to work. I don't want to be here. Anyway, enough about me. Congratulations again. That first game, it felt like you had a plan. Is that safe to say? Jesus, MacLeod, the $20 gift. Thank you so much. I will be back with a better cast for you guys. I'm sorry I didn't do you justice, but I appreciate that very much. Yeah, you guys were really on top of that macro. Really wise decision holding off on the tributes and then push with that boss. And that type of macro-minded focus really showed in game 2 as well. But kind of sticking with that first game, I don't think I've ever seen a faster Cursed Hollow game. I mean, I was still reading level 13 talents, and then you guys were just kind of hitting core. Can you walk me through, so even before that, walk me through your comps, right? So double bruiser tank, is that something that's just been working and you guys are sticking with it, or what's the mindset there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately PRS had no response to that. There was just so much CC and so much chonkiness to the team. You know, if you don't have 2 DPS with laser focus, it's not going to be good for you, and that's the issue that Phoenix Rising had tonight. That Hanzo, go ahead. Huh. Chat is telling me they have no audio from you, so that's pretty awesome. So this interview is just for me and my own. Let's see if that's... try saying something again, would you mind? Oh, you are saying something. There we go. It's not working. This is so scuffed. I'm gonna call this here. When is your next match? Please do, and I will be back. I will cast you guys again, and this won't be a complete shit show. I promise. But congratulations tonight on the 2-0 victory, man, and we will talk again soon. Cool. Thank you, man. Chat, I'm fucking embarrassed, to be honest with you. I'm just absolutely embarrassed with myself. Yeah. GG's to Heartstuck. Congratulations on the 2-0 win. I got nothing else. I'm so defeated right now. I was talking with the captain for Heartstuck. He had only positive things to say. You know, before he left, he said GG's to PRS and everything. So, really stand-up guy. I apologize to both teams for not doing this right. But I will be back again after I fix my very, very many problems. So I appreciate the support tonight. Thank you for all the gifted subs from Cranky and Clipless with the 2 years, which is absolutely insane. It felt like this is day one streamer. And thank you for SmackLoud with the $20 gift. I truly appreciate it, and I'm going to look for your next game and try to cast that and do a little bit more justice for you guys. Anyway, my name's Eternal Blue. Love you guys. Thank you, NGS, as always. Good night.